I'm the last generation of CEOs to say, maybe you are too, that we only had human employees. Even now, I work with agents every day to make Salesforce better. And I train my employees to do that too. I created this V2 Mom process when I was at Oracle, and I've used that to guide Salesforce for many years. And now for almost 3 years, when I write a V2 Mom, one, I always have a Salesforce executive with me. And two, I now have an agent with me as well.
Yeah.
So that idea that it's the three of us working together, I like having an AI partner. I think it helps expand my own consciousness. It gives me a little more enlightenment myself.
Hey, everybody at SaaStr. We have a treat today after 12 years of SaaStr content, 10,000 posts, 2,000 SaaStr annual sessions. I added over 100,000 LinkedIn posts, almost 1,000 podcasts, especially the ones that Harry Stebbings did for us in the early days. He's done a lot with Marc. We have the OG. We have Marc Benioff today to talk about a bunch of things, but I want to do a really practical discussion about AI and B2B, the real stuff at the application level. Marc, thank you so much for making time for your busy schedule.
I'm a huge fan, and I'm so thrilled to be here with you and looking forward to the discussion.
Okay, before we get there, I want to talk about today and the future a bit. But one thing, you're at 40 billion ARR plus or minus. I know ARR isn't GAAP, but you're right about there, right?
I think we did give guidance at about 40.9 billion for this year. And
yeah,
I don't know, something like 12 or 13 or 14 billion in cash flow.
How does it feel?
Feels exactly like day one. You don't think about those things. It's like completely irrelevant. Those aren't the things that are important. It is amazing, but those aren't the most important things.
Once in a while, I think we almost forget to celebrate milestones, right? Because there's always another quarter, another year. But I don't know. As someone who's been doing it for a while, I do think it's pretty neat in its own way.
I'm not a celebration guy. That isn't how I don't really do that. That are very important. Like yesterday was an important moment. We had a incredible Tableau user conference in San Diego. We had 9,000 folks there. It was awesome. And the thing about Tableau is it's a company that I always loved. It's a product I always loved. I always loved the space. I always loved analytics. I always loved business intelligence. And then we were able to buy the company, which was a moment in time that we were able to do that. And then we've been able to grow it really aggressively since we bought it. And then we introduced this new product yesterday, which is basically a completely new product. So inspired by the original founders of Tableau and the brand and the name, but then delivering this amazing new platform, really, that's all about apps and agents and AI and you and how it all works together for we call our data fam, which is the community around Tableau. So that's a moment that I'm willing to celebrate. And
that's a good one.
I was like, I couldn't believe it. I've been waiting for that because I've always loved the product, but there were parts of the product that it didn't have that I always wanted. And so that's exciting for me to be able to create the value for the customers. And so I'm willing to celebrate that.
That's a good, okay, congratulations. How long was it on? Let's actually talk about M&A. It wasn't on my list, but it's so impressive what you've done with M&A. How long was Tableau on your want list before you were able to make the deal happen?
Oh, forever, because there's only certain brands that really are meaningful in our industry, and that's one. And look, it's going to trade once. So you have to decide, is this going to be part of your solution? And the way I've always looked at it is that idea of business intelligence, analytics, and even in the era of AI that we're in right now, you can see with this new agentic front end, this vision of agentic analytics combined with the marketplace of apps and the semantic layer, the ability to talk to Tableau in this incredible new way. It's just beautiful. And so I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, AI analytics it's one of the most important things in enterprise software, but it's been so limited to needing an analyst or someone that can run it for you.
It's a product that I loved, I used, I admired. At times I was jealous of it, and now it's been part of Salesforce, I don't know, for about 7 years or something.
Yeah.